Hi there, I'm Dr. Nicole Maholy. Welcome to this short restorative practice designed to help you shift out of the stress response and into the relaxation response. We all know what the stress response feels like. We often call it fight or flight mode. The part of the nervous system that's responsible for the stress response is called the sympathetic nervous system. And the other side of that coin is the relaxation response. We call it rest and digest mode, and that's the parasympathetic nervous system. So, the practice that I'll be sharing with you today and moving forward are designed to support parasympathetic activation. 75 to 90% of illness is associated with activation of the stress response. So, it's really important that we focus on activities and practices that support parasympathetic activation, that relaxation mode that helps put our body into a state where we can heal, restore, rejuvenate, and we feel really good. The practice that we'll be doing today is really fantastic for counteracting the effects of sitting hunched over at a computer all day. For today's short practice, we'll use a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, don't worry, you can use 1 or 2 towels rolled up or a blanket rolled up. And then we'll also use a bath towel to support the neck. You'll also want to make sure that you're warm and cozy. As the body relaxes, we tend to cool down. So make sure you're wearing something warm. You might even want to have a blanket nearby that you can put over you in case you get chilly. I'm also using a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, don't worry. You can lay down a towel or have a blanket laid out for comfort. The poses that we're going to be doing today, you should find comfortable. If you're in pain in either of those poses, come out of that pose and just rest on your mat or blanket, face up with your feet wide and your knees resting together. So find a nice, quiet, comfortable space to practice. You might even want to dim the lights or have an eye pillow or an eye mask nearby so you can really relax during this practice. To begin, we're going to take our bolster and place it perpendicular to the long edge of your mat or blanket. You're going to take your towel and fold it in half. And then you're going to roll your towel up so that there's just a few inches unrolled at the edge. We're going to have this part be under the low part of our neck, and then our head is going to rest on the unrolled portion. So you're going to place your towel, your rolled towel, 6 inches or so from your bolster. You're going to turn around and sit right in front of your bolster so your back is scooted up against it. Place your feet flat on your mat, and then you're just going to lay over your bolster. Bring your arms to the floor, let them hang out to the side, and you can reposition your towel so that it's supporting the upper part of your shoulders and the lower part of your neck. And once you find a position where you feel comfortable and supported, go ahead and widen your feet slightly wider than hip width apart and let your knees fall inward so they're resting against each other. If it's comfortable for you, you can close your eyes, or if you have an eye mask or an eye pillow, you can place that over your eyes. Relax your forehead and the space between your eyebrows. Soften through your jaw. With each inhale, allow a gentle opening in your chest and your belly. And with each exhale, allow your muscles to relax. As you settle into comfort in this position, begin to slow the pace of your breath. Slow, rhythmic breathing supports that parasympathetic activity. ready, gently lift your head and remove the roll from under your neck. You're going to press into your feet and shimmy yourself towards your head so that the bolster rests right underneath your sacrum, right underneath your hips. And then gently extend your legs long. So there's a gentle opening in the hip flexors, in the front of the hips. And if your neck feels uncomfortable and you want to place your towel back underneath your neck, you're more than welcome to do that. If you have pain in your low back in this position, you can also bend your knees, keeping your feet flat on the floor, if that feels more comfortable to you. And once you find a nice, comfortable position, you can return to that slow-paced breathing. And with every inhale, feel a gentle opening through the front of the hips. And with every exhale, allow your muscles to relax just a bit more. And when you're ready, gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Bend your knees if you haven't already. With your feet flat on the floor, press into your feet and shimmy upwards until your rear end is off of your bolster and your back is completely on the floor. You can rest your feet on top of your bolster if you'd like. And then roll to your side, pressing yourself up to a seated position. Now, as you come up to a seat, go ahead and close your eyes And just take note of how you're feeling right now. Notice how your body feels, where your mind is. Take one full deep inhale and exhale all the way out. One more deep breath in and exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. I hope you found this relaxing, supportive. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling if you enjoyed this practice. I appreciate you being here, and I'm proud of you for taking the time for yourself. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.